This is Jim Wallace with lessons from Robin Williams's Suicide, Stigma and Shame. With the suicide of Robin Williams, maybe help is going to come the way of suicide and shame. Excuse maybe we're going to start talking about suicide and get rid of some stigma and shame associated with suicide and depression. In recent years, self-destruction has been killing more people than natural disasters, murder, and war combined. But suicide is still mostly a silent risk. It's a very interesting thing because we don't see mothers marching against suicide. We don't see door-to-door fundraising campaigns for suicide. And where are the bake sales and the bumper stickers against suicide? We all know that these things are not existent because suicide is hiding in a silent world of darkness and shame. And we don't talk about it much. The fact is that more Americans die by suicide than by car wrecks. Suicide is a very big deal. Maybe things will change. The only reason that suicide has not been far more in the forefront is because of shame and stigma. We hope that the death of Robin Williams due to suicide and due to depression will remove some of the shame and stigma and bring the conversation out into the open where it needs to be. The fact is that recently tests have been invented and are now undergoing testing to help us determine more exactly who is at risk for suicide. The social psychologists have made enormous strides in this field, and psychiatrists have too, with genetic testing. I don't know yet whether these tests will bear fruit, but I know that they can't possibly work if suicide continues to be shrouded with a dark veil of stigma and shame. In a similar vein, we have treatments for depression now which are new and effective, but we have to talk about depression. We have to talk about suicide before the people who need help will get it. This has been Jim Wallace with lessons from Robin Williams's Suicide. I will return soon to discuss how we can take better care of our minds and brains. Thank you for watching this.